Football is back, and right now, new
Damn fucking right it is.
$100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 bet. Score more from the game with the sport.
Football is back.
Sign up with promo code SPORTS to get started today.
Columbus, Ohio. The College Game Day bus turning down Woody Hayes Drive to find its way to the Horseshoe for the 26th time. That is more than any other school in game day history, and that is in history.
Just the bar. What's happening? Oh, fellas, good morning.
So
College game day.
And today's coach's final show. Coach Herbstreit reflecting now on what has made working with
We got 3 mega boxes. Get in early while you fit in. Grab those teams. All teams alive. What, $9 spins?
I've shared Saturday mornings with.
Let's start off with a banger.
When I started, good morning, sweetheart. The calm before the showtime storm. Over the years, as much as the show has grown, it's our bond that has grown strongest of all.
They're getting what?
He's being called out now
For what?
Like the second thought.
dressing to.
Not just to me, to all.
Oh my God, well.
Yes, I'll miss
Luis.
Thanks for letting me
That's so
know.
stupid. Like,
I mean,
But more than
elementary
that,
teachers should not
I'll
be
miss Saturdays with my
on
career.
heels and tight ass shirts,
Serge Torres, what's happening?
low V cut shirts.
Script says we are ready.
Lewis, I called you back twice.
He has to be. He's on College Game Day as it celebrates league course.
You should have answered the phone when you were in the shower. I don't care. I'm on live. No, I'm not doing it. We got a break to fill.
To sit next to Coach for his final show today. I think we're really going to.
What you dancing on the Pink Pony Club or something?
It's meant to us, This is not. We really kind of respond to him and his energy and his attitude.
Oh, it is so nice.
So many friends.
They see Kirk Herbstreit live.
It's just been cool to be able to be around that. Today's a day of celebration. This is not the day to.
Hey, it ain't game day for me though. Miami don't play until tomorrow.
In my case, this is my 30th year on the show. I've been with them all that time, and this is going to be a fun show. I can't wait to do it. And we got a big day of college football. We've got a big weekend already on Thursday and Friday. We got games tomorrow.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Belichick's first college game, so we'll do our job, and he would insist upon that. And in the meantime, we'll celebrate him for those 3 hours. I really like the sign that's over your left shoulder. It says "Not so fast retirement." Love that for Coach Corso. Let's get to let's get to why you are where you are, Herbie, and let's talk about Ohio State and Texas. Forget about that Manning dude. I want to talk about Julian saying, okay, what is the country going to learn about this talented young quarterback there?
Pick up the phone, baby.
Julian San is one of the more gifted passers that I think a lot of people ever saw coming out of high school football. Went to Alabama initially. Nick Saban retires. He comes to Ohio State and had a chance to sit behind Will Howard. Won the job in a good battle in camp. And I think what people see is he's decisive in running to his scheme. Making the quick read, getting the ball out of his hands, and finding.
Tighten up. What's happening? 3 mega boxes, guys. Trade 2 teams for a spin. Get it started early. Stash your pass for free. Want somebody hit one of the big teams early and fast. We're chasing autographs. We got 3 megas of Topps Resurgence.
2 starting running backs to the NFL. I was curious to see James Peoples. He'll become a household name to be starting today. For people that look at him, he'll remind a lot of J.K. Dobbins as far as his build and his running style. Very physical, has great acceleration. And when you're Texas and Ohio State, you just kind of reload that next wave of talent. But James Peoples will be a guy you really want to keep an eye on today for Ohio State. Let's take Texas and Ohio State off the board for this last question here, because there are 5 other top 10 teams that have new quarterbacks taken over. And that includes Georgia and Notre Dame, Oregon, Bama, and Miami. So, Herbie, with those teams listed, who's the quarterback from one of those schools that you're most looking forward to seeing in their debut?
I think Carson Beck's the most intriguing because of what he went through last year in Georgia.
Dre's fan, what's happening?
I'm going to tell you the guy, I'm going out on a limb here. I think the kid
Just hopped on here, fellas. Good morning. Stats or pass are free to get us started. We got 3 megas. We're chasing autographs.
is Carson Beck. I'm really excited to see what he can do. They've got a championship caliber team around him. I think we all know what Marcus Freeman's been able to do.
$9 spins.
There's not a lot of talk about him right now. I've seen him grow and develop as a young player. And I just
Hop in, grab those rookie quarterbacks earlier. You're chasing Caleb, Jaden, Drake. And you hit the Pats. You're chasing Tom Brady as well. Bo Nix. Stats or pass for free on the first spin.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see in that.
Good morning. It's Saturday. College football's back.
Herbie, we were hoping for it.
Yeah, there he is.
Tuxedo? Is it? Are we going black tie today?
No. He's in a full tuxedo.
Incredible.
I can't hear you, but we can see you and hear you. So, you want to say anything? Do you have anything to say? No. Go Buckeyes, he said. Go Buckeyes.
And Rails. Today's the James Bond in college football as well. Thank you,
Now
boys.
he's doing the horn sign.
See the pick. Nothing Eastern.
It's funny they don't know that's a one last fake with the jab step to the right when he puts the Longhorns up. So they reacted accordingly.
Herbie, we can't wait for it. Thank you again for all you've done with Coach over these last 30 years for you on the show. It's going to be really cool to see celebrating Coach 9 a.m. Eastern right here on ESPN from beautiful Columbus, Ohio.
Miami, what's up? Miami, you got the first pick of the draft, dude.
Week one is here, which brings hope for programs who might otherwise have none. Expectation for programs lucky enough.
Yeah, look, this is our draft order.
Opportunity.
Miami, Chase, Shoe, Daniel, Dog, Chicken Jockey, me, Tubbs, Rowdy, and then Bonnie Blue 42. That name's so fucking funny, bro.
As we roll into week one of the 2025 college football season, I can't stop thinking about t-shirts. Is it because my social media algorithm keeps showing me Star Wars tees that I can't stop buying? No. It's because
Yeah, that'd be smart.
marks the 27th meeting of the two teams who gave us the greatest college football t-shirt of all time.
What's your
Notre Dame and Miami. Day of the fabled 1988 Catholics versus Plunders apparel.
So I guess we can truthfully say, as we get ready for this game, these two teams still don't like each other.
That day, they were both ranked in the top 4, with the Irish pulling off a 1-point win en route to a national title. This time around, they are both back in the top 10, but both with eyes on a spot in the second year.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna go crazy again.
But that's just one of a slew of intriguing week one matchups. So, what proper parking lot screen printed club of proclamation would best fit each game? You only had to ask. And they had $20 cash. Number 1 Texas at number 3 Ohio State. Let's call it the Buckeyes versus the Buckaroos. A CFP semifinal rematch. That marks only the 5th time these story programs have met, all since 2005. Series is tied at 2 wins each. Arch Manning arrives under the arch of the Ohio Stadium Rotunda.
3 mega boxes to start off the morning, fellas. We're chasing autographs.
With this shirt, how about a couple of tigers doing that Spider-Man pointing thing? They are both tigers. They both play in the stadium.
Brad Vick, what's happening? Beer 6.
And they both are looking to return to recent but former Natty contending glory. In fact, the last
Getting
time
it started on the first spin, stash or pass for free. Chasing Jaden Daniel autos, Tom Brady and Drake May, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, Maserati Marv, Lad McConkey, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young. We're chasing autographs, guys. We ran 2 of these breaks yesterday and pulled 4 autos out of 6 boxes.
TCU versus North Carolina. Rip Ram Bazoo versus Blue Ram Bills Zoo. In Alabama's first ever visit to Florida State. You know, it actually doesn't matter what we try to put in sheets. Down in Floribama, they're just going to cut the collar and the sleeve. So, buy a team and tee it up. Because
I didn't know it's the first time Alabama's going to Florida State.
The thing about Ryan McGee is people need to know he is absolutely huge on Etsy. All right. Week 1 Saturday slate kicking off today. That's the college game. We also got the NFL kicking things off.
Jenna, hand me what's happening.
5 days. The Thursday night affair from the link in Philly as the Dallas Cowboys.
3 megas, $9 spins. Chase those big rookie quarterbacks, guys.
The program here to dive a little bit deeper into week 1 injury concerns. Nothing to be concerned about right now. See if we have the championship odds. We'll worry about that in September. Let's worry about week 1 across the NFL. Let's start with the 38-year-old Matt Stafford and what's up with his back, J-Bone.
Gary, Matthew Stafford back issue should be good for week 1. They took it really slowly with him throughout the preseason. I'm told since he's back in practice the last 2 weeks, he's been
Jam 3710, what's happening?
since this is a lower back issue and since he's a quarterback well into his 30s, they're going to really monitor this throughout the season. Just make sure he's good. If he has a practice day, a veteran day where he sits out action, that wouldn't be all that surprising. They want to get him through the full 17 games, make sure he's good to go. So trending in the right direction, no setbacks on the back. That's good news. And you got Justin Jefferson with a hamstring, also should be good for week 1. So they've taken it really slowly with him as well. My sense on the Vikings camp throughout the preseason is that they were almost happy that he was getting a lot of days off. They need him for the full ride. So they should have Jefferson, newly acquired Adam Thielen.
Jay Steady, what's happening?
New target. Then you got Najee Harris, had the eye issue from the 4th of July incident, missed most of training camp and preseason, but he was good to go this week in practice. I was told that he was cleared for contact yesterday and had 3 days of practice within pads. So that's the good news. So Amarian Hampton, the rookie running back, will get a lot of run, but Najee Harris should be in the mix for the Chargers. NFL week 1 kicking off next Thursday night. How's the back going, J-Lo? You know, I'm like Michael Parsons now that I'm ready to go better. He's Grandpa Joe and Willy Wonka. He's up, ready to go. Take the tour, man. Let's make it happen. J-Bo, I appreciate it.
We got a big finish on the program just ahead. Catches from all over the diamond and the gridiron.
All teams live on the wheel.
Play. Oh, plays. Sanford Steve. And why are they invoking the name of Hannah's store? Interesting little clue.
Sports Center, brought to you by Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin punches back harder. Nothing is proven more powerful for 24-hour non-drowsy relief. Claritin Clears. Now try Claritin Liquid.
All the fluffy, flavorful goodness. All the best values for all your folks every day, starting at $7.90. Only at Cracker Barrel.
It started. It's the side hug. Tween milestones like this may start at age 9. HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too.
For most, HPV clears on its own, but for others, it can cause certain cancers later.
What are you saying?
Now, as the dad cab, it's my cue to help protect them.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next. Ask your doctor today about HPV vaccination.
The Roses is the Chattanooga's comedy of the summer. Benedict Cumberbatch, Olivia Colman, Andy Samberg, Allison Janney, and Jade McKinley. This Pink Monster Roses, rated R, based on the War of the Roses. Now in theaters.
Now that is a delicious looking orange slice.
You know, it's actually my son's slice. Go ahead, you can take a bite. Just kidding. That was a really good one.
The larger one is for dad.
Nothing else changes a building.
Someone's gonna hit a banger.
With the farmer's dog, our fresh food plans give dogs good health and great care.
Buffalo Wild Wings new spicy chicken dippers are the perfect amount of heat. Same thing people say about me. They're like, hey, you're perfectly hot. Gotta dunk you in that candy beat up dip. New spicy chicken dippers from Buffalo Wild Wings. Today, business at
Young DYL, what's up, buddy?
you need Super Mobile from T-Mobile.
All teams live on the wheel. Big rookie quarterbacks to chase autos for.
It's your business connection.
Caleb, JD, Drake, and Bo. 3 megas.
The new Avengers. Now streaming on Disney Plus.
Las Duldas.
Avengers. Now streaming on Disney Plus. Now get Disney Plus, Hulu, and all of ESPN with an incredible offer.
Most here to tell you about an all-star bundle. It's Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN. And right now, you can get all 3 with special limited time off. It's as easy as catching a football. As easy as catching a football. It's as easy as catching a football. Oh, yeah!
I'm a baby. Typically, you say ready before you throw it.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and all ESPN. 3 all-stars, 1 incredible offer.
These are delicious. Thanks. They're from the freezer. Can't believe you guys are billionaires now. Streaming outside with chicken nuggies? This is the life. Here's to that. They've been quiet for a while. Yeah.
We sell what's happening.
What are you doing?
You have to finish the next level!
3 megas.
It's really good tonight.
Expand your Wi-Fi footprint with Home Internet from AT&T. Plus, get big gig savings of $180 a year with no annual contract.
Hello.
Smitty, welcome in. $8 spins to start the day off, boys.
Playing the NFL. Yes.
Hop in and grab one of the big teams.
Not powerful enough to throw a touchdown around the planet and back to yourself. Except now the ball is signed by you, and it's worth $1 bajillion.
Robert Hart, what's happening?
Is that the smell of other men wearing your
Boys, it's Saturday. College game day's on.
Yes. Touchdown.
We got 3 megas. We're chasing autographs.
Always been driven. Every moment, every race. To push the status quo. To be thoughtful and intentional with every move I make. There is something inside me telling me to reach for what's next. Scuba be a Ferrari HV at Genesis, the next level of experience.
What to watch for is brought to you by Genesis, the next level of experience.
Let's get to it. What to watch for on this Saturday? The U.S. Open continuing 11 a.m. Eastern, 3rd round action on ESPN2. American Coco Golf, the 3 seed, getting things starting at Arthur Ashe Stadium, followed by the top-ranked men's player Yannick Sinner. Primetime coverage starting 7 Eastern, also available on ESPN2. Columbus, you're a beauty on any morning, but today, starting the college football season with a 1 versus 3 matchup to start the season. Couldn't love you more. And it's Schmidt's Sausage House, or Lindy's, or Kitchen Social. What are we after the game? Are we celebrating or commiserating though? Stand for Steve Willis's game day gets going in mere moments. Steve, before we get to your plays of this week, it's Lee Corso's final game day and celebrating it in our own way all morning. What does it mean to you to share this moment with him? I just think back, Randy, playing, as a former player back in the late 90s at Stanford, waking up early out on the West Coast just to see if Lee Corso would mention our team on the show. And now to be able to work with him for the last 3 years has absolutely been an honor. And I will still say, no one rises to the occasion like Coach Corso, and I can't wait to see what he brings to the table for that.
Those are highest of plays. He is your favorite analyst. Let's get to Texas and Ohio State. What's the play to make today?
I think 23 points wins the game, Randy. When you look at what these teams have to replace, it's kind of similar. Texas has to replace 4 starters on the offensive line. Ohio State has to replace 4 starters on the offensive line. plenty of defensive talent. You've got both quarterbacks that are very young, not a lot of experience. So I think defense dominates the game. I'm going to take under 46.5 points in this game, thinking, like I said, 23 points wins it. Maybe a little bit of a rock fight to start the season. All right, hey, before you go, we need Stanford Steve's Cardinals in. Where are you staying away today, Steve? I don't want anything to do with what's going to happen Monday night in Chapel Hill. When we're thinking about North Carolina, there's not anyone tougher to get information from. I mean, look at the practice video. North Carolina didn't even have jersey numbers on their practice jersey. How are we going to figure out what the depth chart looks like in anything that Bill Belichick is involved with? I can't wait to be there Monday night, but I'm not touching this game knowing that the uncertainty of what North Carolina and TCU are both going to look like. If you hadn't gone to Stanford, you said you would have gone to North Carolina. So this is going to be interesting seeing you back on that campus. Lee Corso's final game day at the top of the hour here on ESPN. Stanford Steve, thank you, sir. Labor Day weekend, we got a triple header today. LSU Clemson highlighted that. Tomorrow, South Carolina, Virginia Tech, and then it's Notre Dame and Miami. And you heard Steve, Monday Night Football, North Carolina, the Bill Belichick debut. Every game available on the all-new ESPN app. Good morning. Welcome to the first week. Football reporter Heather Dinich joining us live this morning from Columbus. That's the windshield without wind. And my windshield is a little bigger. Eric Macklin, you're going to shake hands with Eric. You know, oh, frying pan hands, dude. Yeah, shaking hands with a garbage disposal. I'm picking Mother Nature's. All right. Oh, sorry. Did you see something? There's a few things going on behind me. And actually, you've been to West Lafayette. That's correct. Not utterly devoid of flavor.
3 megaboxes chasing autos, boys.
Yeah, here he is. Here he is, the man of the house. Corso, Lee Corso. We start things off. We try to set the table for our friends at Game Day every Saturday morning. What's this, you ask? What's behind the curtain? It could be anything. It could be a new car. It'd be a small car. It could be Randy's mustache. I hope it's not. Well, but not forgotten. Could be a new segment we are bringing to the program this year. That's right. Every week we're going to invite a friend to send in their picks for the week. We're going to drop hints at the show. Little dinky nums of information. And we're inviting you to try to figure out who that friend is. You tweet us, use the hashtag guest who. Gary came up with the name. It was a brilliant stroke. Without further ado, let's see who's behind the curtain here for week one. Hey, it's Kenny from Tennessee. Randy and Gary came to the show this year in Vegas. We had a blast, and I'm excited to be on the show. Texas at Ohio State. Even though Ohio State is starting a brand new quarterback, seems they don't rebuild, they just reload. So I'm taking Ohio State at home. LSU at Clemson. Dabo Sweeney is a dear friend. He is a great motivator. They got
Devin saw what's happening, bud. Oh, boys, good morning. Fresh break.
Notre Dame at Miami. This is going to really.
We're chasing autographs, fellas.
Who's a domer through and through. If Notre Dame is starting a brand new quarterback on the road against a really seasoned quarterback in Carson Beck, I am taking the U. See me and Kenny, we're on the same level. We're friends with them. Not friends yet to catch the invite, though. He's the best back. Oh, look at us. All season long. Because we were there at the Sphere. And you know who else was incredible? Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk was there. He was there that night. But seriously, the backdrop that Kenny had.
Chasing autographs.
It's going to be.
We want to see him.
He has a book coming out November the 4th. Make sure to grab that. Yep. It's and he's an established author as well as a double-digit time Grammy Award winner there in the country.
B. Smith was happening.
Next week. This is going to be a fun segment. We're going to have next week. Yeah, stick around to find out. We'll drop hints throughout the show. From top friend to top place. Gary, I'd like to start. Let's get to it. Actually, you know what? Yes, I am going to start because I want you to read number 9. Number 10. Hurtful.
3 mega boxes.
I saw it from Corby Otis. Corby. That's upset. But Team Koala beats Team Ricketts. Number 9. Actually, Randy, go ahead. Take number 8. Army taking on Tarleton State, Dwayne Coleman firing one to Noah Short. This is not a throwing team. All right, it's more of a ground assault type situation. Sure. Is what Army's used to. We have a whole Air Force for the aerial stuff. Sure. Well, winter doesn't matter. Was Top Gun about the Air Force? Number 8, Rays Nationals. It's Riley Adams in the left movie that you guys have. Chandler 1. Look at Chandler Simpson coming over. The franchise. The Chan Man. Could I be making any more tough plays? Mariners, Guardians, Bo Naylor swinging and
Late rips, what's happening?
It's like a pizza folded unto itself. I don't know if that's a calzone. Oh, can zone. You ready to enter the can zone? Who's here for the can zone? Number 6, Ben Shelton, near court, taking on Adrian Monterino. And yeah, advantage Shelton. Look at just placing it, ending which away. How did he get to that? How did that happen? Shelton would have to retire before folks said due to shoulder injury, perhaps because of that play. But hey, he's not here for a long time. He's here for a good time. Halfway home, Western Michigan, Michigan State, Brock Loud. Brock Loud.
Bon voyage. Damn, what a catch.
Balin Brooks. Balin Brooks just with a sparking all over him. They didn't fight fair. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Michigan State though wins 23-6. Shout out the Western Illinois and Illinois at number 4. Who's Illinois was Moss, Illinois. Chris Irvin to Damari Davis jump ball. Damari Davis came down with it. Okay, he was ruled down at the 1. Bulldogs finished the drive with a field goal. And thank goodness, because it made the score, the final score, 50-3. It was close. Wagner, Kansas, Jalen Daniels dropping back. Plenty of time, plenty of room. Jaden Brown.
Ooh.
Well, he can deliver a little INT, little INT. That's what he can do for you. Kansas wins with Jaden Brown. The interception. Women's field hockey at number 2, Providence taking on BU. We're in overtime. Oh! Sorcery from Florencia.
Tony Burr, what's up, dude?
Providence gets that dub 3-2.
No competition on the wheel right now, guys. Chase, the big rookie quarterbacks, were chasing autographs this morning.
Just out of nowhere, left goofing, bailing out the 10 deep.
Chasing Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and Tom Brady for the Pats. Bo Nix, Caleb Williams.
One of the college football season starting with a banger. Number 1, Texas. Number 3, Ohio State. Second time in the AP poll. And the season opener puts 3 top 10 teams against one another, or rather 3 top 3 teams. The last time was back in 2017. Number 1, Bama. Followed number 3, Florida State, 27. Texas enters the meeting as the preseason number 1 in the AP poll era, and it feels like a new beginning for them. Arch Manning, now your starter, making his first career road start. Oh yeah, just go do it at the shoe. Ohio State trying to begin their title defense with a home win against the number 1 team in the poll. This year going to be different. New starting quarterback Dylan Sang, who will be making his first collegiate start.
Then foul, what's happening, bud?
You know what you want? You want a connection. Connection with people, and nobody's done that better.
C-Mac, welcome in.
There's only one Lee Corso.
Nice fun break to start the morning. Oh, I didn't even see if the wheel's clear. Oh, yeah, we're good.
Man, have you come off 38 years? You can't of just being college football's face. Lee Corso calling it a career after.
See, Mark, what's happening, bro, bun?
As good as the Buckeye, and he has the Ohio State helmet. He's going to give that back.
Grab the first spin, stash or pass. We're chasing the commies, the Pats, the Bears, the Broncos. $8 spins. We got 3 megas. We're looking for autographs today, fellas. DJ Kumo, what's happening? Stash or pass for free to get us started. It only takes 1. BD Flea, DL Green, what's happening? You can trade 2 teams for a spin if you want. We've been pulling autographs every single break with just 3 megas, guys. We're chasing autographs. 3 megas, $8 spins. JD signs, Drake signs, Tom Brady signs, Brock Bowers, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Malik Neighbors, Maserati Marv, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young. Stash or pass for free to get us started. Little $8 spins. We got 3 megas of this Topps Resurgence. Pulling absolute heat out of these boxes.
His career when picking the Trojans. And if it's perfection you want, what recorded in 1999 when Coach winning undefeated.
Good morning. Good morning. College game day in the background.
Absolute treat that folks in Columbus have in store for the next.
Starting Saturday off with a bang.
Soak it all in. I remember when, like, if you'd sleep in college, you were up by, correct, it was 10:45. Absolutely. I had to see the figure. I had to see it. I had to do it. So see it for the last time, okay? Do not miss it. It's coming up. Game day.
We got 3 mega boxes. Looking for autographs, stash or pass for free to get us started. In Cust, what's happening? Guys, big teams have been falling early in these breaks. Early. Russ Dunn, welcome in. Stash or pass for free, fellas. You can trade 2 teams for a spin if you like. 8 Adams, what's happening? You can randomize the wheels many times as you like. Luke Barr, what's happening? Chasing autographs. I got stash or pass for free for the first spin. Oh, college football's back. E. Gibson, what's happening? Chasing bangers. Got college game day on in the background. All teams live on the wheel. Someone's going to come up in here and eat some teams and grab some autos, boys. I'm telling you. We're chasing autographs. Printer Boss, Lee, what's happening? 3 megas, $8 spins. We got breaks running all day long, guys. Lowry, man, what's happening?
Sponsor of college football's premier pregame show. 75 years, the AP is up there for preseason.
Jay Remy, what's happening?
We've had a top 3 match.
College game day is back.
Number 1 Texas, number 3 Ohio State. Have never been preseason number 1, but it's to the end of the day. And a special day, it's going to be 102,780 official capacity.
Old Crimson flying in the background.
You see that first one last time. A special day for the college game day. We're going to see their first love of those. No matter what. But when we get the okie doke, maybe give them a little chop when they find it. We'll see. So glad that you with us on this beautiful Saturday morning in Columbus for college game day. Reese Davis, Kirk Street, Desmond Howard, Pat McAfee, Nick Saban.
And the man of the hour.
Stash or pass for free, guys. $8 spins, 3 megas. Grab those big rookie quarterback chases. You're chasing JD. He signs and tops Resurgence. Caleb signs. Drake and Bo. We've pulled all these guys' autographs out of these boxes, guys. We just hit Gronk's Superfractor Gold Vinyl.
Our man is succeeding as a way to go out in style. I give gratitude from my heart and deep thanks to everyone who's been a part of the journey.
Well, it looks great.
Thank you.
You look fantastic. You walked in that toxic.
He sounds a lot better than what he usually does.
Whose idea was the tops anyway?
Of course it was.
It's going to be headgear number 431 at the end of the day. And you've seen
Someone's going to hit a banger.
You've never seen one like the one that's coming a little bit later on. Wow, we have
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
As far as you can see. As far as you can see.
Well, I guess they shut down the road out here too, so we can pack some more people in here to celebrate.
Pulled a Bo Nix out of 249 yesterday. Last night.
It's been 222 days since we've done this, the national championship. And obviously, the Ohio State Buckeyes won that national championship. They're the reigning national champs. And if you ask anybody around Ohio, they don't care. They want to see what Ryan Day and this team can do this year. And they got a
Stash or pass for free to get us started, guys.
in Texas coming in here.
Seawood, what's happening?
Is on this sport today. All eyes are on two great programs, and I'm incredibly lucky to be here in the great football state of Orange. I'm honored to be here. Lee Corso, thank you for everything you've done for people like me in the great state and sport of college football.
We're going to spend a lot of time walking down memory lane, celebrating with LC, showing you some of the great moments. But we're not forgetting our mission. Football, baby. We've got 3 top 10 matchups this weekend. A big one coming up tonight, primetime. Herbie's going to be there to call it. LSU and Clemson.
That game's going to be so gas.
Making it an orange out, snarky about the real Death Valley. Got everything you want, Herbie's hitting the battle of Death Valley. This is great. And Brian Kelly thinks he has a team that can compete. So does Declan Sweeney. Kate Plumlet comes back for his 4th year. Really excited to see what he can do with maybe the deepest group of receivers in the country. We know about Garrett Nelson.
Who's going to get us started? Saturday morning. All cards ship. We do not only ship hits, guys. What is that? We ship everything. Every stream, every break is live streamed to YouTube.
Florida State came on board 2nd year down there in Tuscaloosa. Everybody's counting them out. Nobody really checked them out. Tom Simpson at quarterback. Ryan Grubb.
Friendly fire, what's happening? $8 spins. A fun break Saturday mornings.
Last year, trying to make some things happen. They got Castellanos on quarterback. He is electrifying. Norvell obviously able to coach. Is this year different? We'll find out today.
Tennessee and Syracuse. You know, both these teams have a lot of questions, and it starts with the quarterback. You know, Tennessee's new quarterback, Jerry Aguilar, playing at Appalachian State's got great athleticism, feet, and good arm. Went to UCLA, back to Tennessee. Syracuse has Steve Aguilar. Angelic from Notre Dame, plays well in the semis, kept Penn State in the game. Utah, UCLA, transfer David Deck here brings a dynamic element to the youth offense to me.
Where to Mio, what's happening? Stash or pass for free to get us started. All teams are live. Someone's got to get that wheel spinning. Travis Vin, what's happening? 3 mega boxes. It only takes one, guys. We've been pulling autographs left and right out of these boxes.
It's his show now. New faces on the front of him. Here's the Buckeyes new guy. Where they announced Julian saying Simmons plugged on Vincent's.
You could trade 2 teams for a spin.
Himself. Dude, he's going to try to chase down today. Texas and Ohio State, number 1 and number 3. You know what? As much as you want to look at this as a rematch, 26 guys out of that game drafted, gone to the NFL. Ton of new starters. Arch is going to try to do something, guys, that Uncle
Peyton, Uncle Eli, Grandpa Archie never did. Lead his team to a victory on the road against the top 3 opponent. There is changes everywhere. Right. I think all the changes this year in college football really creates a lot of hope for the fans. It creates a lot of excitement for the fans, but it also creates a lot of anxiety in how all these changes, roster changes, quarterback changes, are going to translate.
Emory 20, what's happening?
Performance. So that's the big question. But I think this is the most exciting season I can remember because of all the. Yeah, I think there's a lot of question marks, but I think that also
Jaden Daniels, Caleb, Drake, and Bo Nix all sign in tops Resurgence, guys. When you hit the Pats, are chasing Drake and Tom Brady.
If you pay the right guys, I think you can transform your entire culture out of nowhere. This modern transfer portal, NIL era, has been able to create some teams that have really sparked the fan base. For instance, I live in Indianapolis. The IU team last year, because of what Coach Signetti was able to do with the transfer portal, bringing in all new faces, kind of changing that entire school. Awesome. Arizona State with Coach Dillingham, they're able to win the Big 12, flip a culture on its head. And let's not even talk about Vanderbilt. We all know how everybody, this guy included, felt about Vanderbilt before last year. And then they obviously get a good transfer quarterback in Pavia and change everything. I love the current Arrow Marine, but we have no idea who could potentially be great this year. Let's bring it back to this game to talk about Texas quarterback Arch Manning. Now, last couple of years, he was a backup. He would come in and just play well. Then he would go.
Brian Carr, what's happening? $8 spins.
People start to look at you differently when you're
3 megas of Resurgence. It only takes 1. Somebody's going to hit an autograph.
It's going to be very important to how successful he's going to be. He's never completed a pass on the road before. And now it's coming to this hostile environment. The expectations are through the roof. I want to see how his offensive coordinator.
No competition on the wheel. Grab those big teams. Lock them in. You can randomize the wheels many times as you like. Trade 2 teams for a spin. Stash or pass is free.
They want to run the ball. They're going to have to establish the run and then get Arch into some sort of rhythm. I think what's interesting about Arch is it was intentional. You know, his family thought that he's going to go to Austin, play for Sark in that system, knowing that Quinn Ewers was there for a couple years, wanting him to sit in the background, wanting him to mature and develop for a couple years. So that 3rd year, now he's ready to go and become the guy. And today we find out if that pattern works. A lot of these 5 stars are instantly thrusted right in. I think it allows Arch to really be ready for this environment. 7 of the top 10 teams in the country are starting new faces.
Hey, bro, what's happening? Michael Wall, welcome in.
The other thing, just keep this in mind with the new 12-team playoff. Ohio State lost 2 games last year. They won the national championship. So while we get excited about
all teams live on the wheel, stash or pass for free.
Today, you're still in the mix now that we have these 12 teams.
And saying to that, follow up on my playoff team.
Yes. You're going to get your
number 1 Notre Dame. Never battling against the Capitals. Penn State. Penn State wins the Big Ten. What? Wow. Next, Clemson. Clemson's loaded for Bear.
Yeah.
And then LSU, nation's number 1 transfer portal.
Yes, they're loaded.
Those are your 4. Yeah, they're good. Now, the final 4, 2 then. LSU versus Penn State for the national championship.
Okay.
Great game of the battle, but the winner, LSU.
LSU. Joe Tigers. They got the fighting brain. Can we congratulate them all? LSU before the national championship. Yeah, but you know, every fan thinks their team is going to win the national championship. I was walking down the street the other day, and this
Lee Corso, bless him, has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Because Ole Miss is not in the top 20. He said, "We have Austin Simmons. We have a great team. Why are people not recognizing that?" And I said, "Because they're looking at what you lost last year, and these preseason polls are all about what you did last year."
32 teams live. Somebody's got to get this started.
Winning the SEC and getting all these rankings at this point, Coach, rat poison. For the good teams, they're rat poison. For the teams that are like West Virginia, can end up in the top 10 if I had to guess. They're utilizing the not ranking or talking about motivation. It's a good thing. Not a bad thing. Under the radar sometimes. Yeah. They've got a big game in a couple of weeks out here. They do. They got to take care of against. Let's not get too crazy against the team. Yeah.
that I picked to be my dark horse playoff team.
Oh, I don't like that.
Pittsburgh Panthers.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. They're a good team, great team. Well, but our team about to be back on edge. We're fighting people. Anyway, move along. LSU, answer again.
LSU. Say nothing. Oh, you're trying opening against Bobby Robert Morris today. We'll need to work. That's a deep dive right there. Pete Thamwood's with us. Pete, you got the latest and greatest breaking news and some great glasses. Look at Pete's glasses.
Yeah, he looks unbelievable.
Thanks, guys. The glasses are showing me there's a lot more red here than when I was here in December. It's a little warmer, too, today. Let's start with Coach's National Champion, LSU. They're obviously at Clemson today. They will be without starting safety A.J. Halsey for the first half of that game. This has turned into quite the spicy story. LSU was not informed of this NCAA mandated suspension for fighting. You see him here while he's at Houston last season. They didn't find out till Wednesday. So there's some unhappiness on the LSU side on how that may have emerged and where it came from. As for our game today, some breaking news for Ohio State. They'll start Phillip Daniels at right tackle on that reshuffled offensive line. He's a Minnesota transfer. He started 3 games there last year, and he was in a battle with Ethan Onyanwa, who's a Rice transfer who came in and many thought he would lock down one of the tackle positions. He's likely to be a swing lineman. And then for Texas today, who will Arch Manning throw to? It likely won't be Emmett Mosley. He's going to be limited. The Stanford transfer who came in with high expectations has been banked up. Look for number 13, Parker Livingstone, who's been the buzz of camp to get a lot of reps at receiver today and maybe make his first career start. He has 0 career catches, guys, which goes with the theme of a lot of unknowns coming. And then one last piece of breaking news just now. Jake Retzlaff, the BYU transfer, will start for Tulane today against Northwestern.
Oh, shit.
July 21st, and he'll roll out as the starter today. See that game on ESPNU, Pete. Tulane a 4.5-point favorite. Some other notes at Georgia playing Marshall. They can win an SEC record 32nd straight home game. SC lost a lot of guys to the transfer portal. They'll open against Missouri State. You know what? They've got Clay Helton coming in next week. That'll be interesting. And then Howard and Florida A&M in the Invesco Triple Q Orange Blossom Classic. All of that is coming straight in. Inside college game day. 6-time Super Bowl champion Bill Belichick makes his head coaching debut in college. We visited a week or so ago as the Tar Heels get ready for TCU. Here's what Bill has to say. Chapel Bill, one-on-one, the pinnacle game day moment. Coach Corso donning the headgear. We'll look back at the history of this one-of-a-kind moment. And we can't start a season without giving away some money. $50K on the pot. $1.77 million last year given away in two. Let's get started. Let's get started. Give away in great price. With something for LC. Look what we got here. Let's go, Chad. On behalf of everybody at Ohio State, I just want to thank you for everything you've done. It's always fun. This helmet right here, all right, has your name on it, but it also has a Buckeye leaf for every time you chose Ohio State. That's it. Well, that's for you right there. And then here's one more right here if you need one later today at noon.
That's a good incentive.
Another Saturday with Sid.
Okay. Great W technique.
It's a process to win, and winning is a process.
And 1 Coke for the win.
That's how I roll.
Good one, Coach.
Get 1 Coke hide in over 1,000 colors with Bear Market only at Home Depot.
No weak spots in my coverage.
Introducing Taco Bell's $3 steak burritos from the Cessna Chipotle.
$3 steak burrito? Shit.
Indulgent cheesy.
I gotta check that out. You know what I'm saying?
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one.
It's true. I don't see any lies.
You
don't just want a cold one, you want the coldest one.
Choose check.
With DoorDash Streaks, you rack up weekly discounts, so you win But so much winning energy can be a lot. Win every week with DoorDash Streets. Opt in, order every Saturday, build the savings.
This right here, ESPN Bet. This is a sportsbook made for sports fans. The fans will never miss a snap. You can track every bet while you watch ESPN. Getting cooked in fantasy? Oh, your ESPN fantasy roster right in the app. You can still walk away with a W. Whatever kind of fan you are, ESPN Bet's got you covered. With every single
5 Resurgence of Megas.
and right now,
We added 2 boxes to the break.
$10 bet.
The UPS store is your back-to-school shipping store. We're the desktop delivered store, the safe cozy to campus store, and the ship your door decoration store. This year, the sky's the limit. When you ship
32 teams for a spin. We got 5 mega boxes. We're going to pull some autos today. That's what we're chasing.
exclusively at the UPS store U.S. retail locations. Because when it arrives matters just as much as what's inside. Visit the upsstore.com/packet to get a 20% off packing coupon today. Real strength isn't pushing through pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more gain. Advil targets pain caused by inflammation, but fast, strong rhythms. Advil, that's real strength. Domino's best deal ever is back because we know you love to get the most out of your pizza by getting the most on your pizza. Get any hand-tossed, pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Get extra without paying extra for $9.99 at Domino's.
College Game Day is built by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. And in part by DoorDash. Get your game day spread delivered before kickoff. Order now. And Arby's, official meat sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Old school, beautiful theater. One of the great rom-coms, love stories through the history of college football. Lee Corso and Bruce, 45 times so far. LC has picked
Andy Green, what's happening? 5 Resurgence Megas.
a lot of history there.
Quarter case.
Championship rings, the most recent one, added in exhilarating fashion.
It's Ohio State and Michigan meeting here in Columbus.
The kick is up. The college football world.
And the pressure is on Ryan Day now to win a national title.
The region, a marching end of the season. This is step one tonight.
The Buckeyes get the game playing for Pasadena and a rematch with the Ducks. Still get this defense, they are playing with some energy. Look out, Buckeyes, because the start of the Grand Redemption Tour arrives in the semifinal with serious steam. 82 yards. It's the game legend offering. Buckeyes out of the championship game. The state stretches the lead for the full touchdown run today.
We really had an answer for everything that they had given us.
Toughest postseason in the history of the sport. It's Ohio State together with the top champions in college football. What a dominant run it was. Ohio State performing at its peak throughout the college football playoff. And man, London is with us here. Trying to get his folks torso. A Buckeye helmet. Ryan Day is here. Ryan, you saw the run last year. The vibe is so different from the last time you visited Outset. What has been the biggest thing with this team this year during camp that lets you know they've turned the page and are ready to pursue another championship?
I think the first thing is when you're here today, to start the season off like this is unbelievable. Not only, Coach Corso, but just the first game of the year. I'm just thinking coming in, game day's been to 6 of our last 7 games. Think about that. It's pretty good. I mean, I think to start a season, you think about the world that we all live in. Ded's been doing it 21 years. You're just saying 30 years. Every time we're in a moment like this, we got to take it all in. Yeah. But that being said, everything that's happened in the past has nothing to do with what's going to happen today at noon. And these guys have to write their own story. And that really happened after the season. We got together as a leadership group, and those guys were like, take down the national championship stuff in the facility because we haven't done anything. But these guys have to write their own story. We've had a great preseason. Now it's time to get to playing football.
They say whenever you win, there's enough to go around. It doesn't mean that it's going to be with the same place that you're at. That happens in professional football and in college football. Whenever you're successful, a lot of people want a piece of whatever you have. You lose both coordinators, you lose your offensive line coach, and you lost 14 guys to the NFL. That is a daunting task for anybody. This is going to be your new normal, though, especially if you're going to be successful. How have you handled that? And what has your message been to the people that are replacing legends of Ohio State?
Well, when you're at the top, everyone's going to keep coming at you, and you got to keep pushing. And, we're at Ohio State. I mean, when you look at the atmosphere today and the fan base that we have, I mean, it's the most exciting time to ever be a Buckeye there it's ever been. And
all teams live, 5 boxes.
We want to be here, understand what the environment's like, understand what games are like, but most importantly, the players. The players came to play in environments like this. And so this is a new group of guys, a new journey, and here we go.
I know you reload, but you lose Chip on one side, you lose Jim on the other side. Both
Delmo was having
players on
chasing autographs, guys. Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Bo Nix.
The quarterback, you lose your 2 top running backs. You lose a great receiver in Emeka. And when you have all of that, what was this offseason like, and what did you like what you've seen in rebuilding this back up?
Yeah, well, guys had to step into different roles. So at the end of the season, we moved guys down in our team room into different seats. So the guys who are juniors now have to become leaders. The guys who are freshmen can't be freshmen anymore. They have to step into these roles and then own the roles. So it's one thing to be a role player and play 15, 20 plays. It's another thing to take on the majority of the work. Now you're playing 40 to 50 plays, and you have to produce. So there's a lot of guys that have been working hard at it. And, every day in practice, you're trying to simulate what a game is like. But
Corey Buttes having.
Good. I feel like the focus has been good, and here we go today. Let's figure out what we got.
Yeah. Reno, congratulations on some of those great memories you created for yourself, your fans, Ohio State. But I guess everybody's biggest concern would be the quarterback position, as always. So just tell us about how Julian has kind of progressed this spring.
Yeah. Like when Julian came in and really had a good spring, good preseason, and then, learned behind Will about what it means to be a leader, about what it means to have command in the huddle, what it means to prepare, what it means to go through tough losses and come back from those. And so that was an important thing during the process last year, both Lincoln and Julian. I used to say during bed check, make sure you watch how Will Howard's going about his business, because that's going to be you guys next year. Right. So he's learned a lot from there. And then I think as the season's gone on, or the preseason's gone on, he's grown momentum. He makes quick decisions. I feel like he's got a good command of the huddle. And it's like anything else, you got to go play and figure out what you got. But I think the guys believe in him because of his ability, and now it's time to go play.
Well, Coach, congratulations on winning the national championship. Big Ten runs college football right now. Kirk did a great job explaining everything you lost from last year's team, but not only did you lose talent, but you lost like leadership and an identity. You're talking about JTT, Jack Sawyer, Trevion Henderson, those guys. They gave that team an identity. What's the personality or identity of this team?
Chippy, edgy,
okay,
competitive. Right. Yeah, I mean, I've had to break up more fights during. I mean, these guys love to play. They love to compete. They want to prove themselves every time they're on the field.
Excellent.
And so, that's going to carry over to us as we continue to build our identity, because, what our
identity. All right, guys, we're going to drop down the break.
It's going to be mid-season or toward the end of the season. So a big part of that is going to be our leadership.
Can I ask you about personally what life is like as the Mountain? That's how Coach Saban did.
Somebody's got to get us started.
Champion, you are the Mountain. All eyes are on you. Sustained success is not easy. He was able to accomplish it. Bill was able to accomplish it up in New England for a long time. Dynasties are very, very difficult because all eyes are on you. What has it been like for you being at the top here?
I think the thing you have to do is you have to focus on what you can control.
there's so many things that are out of your control. There's so many things that are going to come at you. And what you got to do is just focus on that. Focus on the relationships in the building and what matters. And what matters is what we do in the stadium. There's so many other things that come with college football now. And there's so many distractions for our players and for our staff. So the most important thing is what we do in the building every day, keeping the distractions to the side, and then focus on just doing our job and playing really, really hard on the field. That's it. And then as we go, we build our team. But that's it. I think there's more and more distractions out there, and it's our job to make sure we focus with this team, and that's what we're going to.
Somebody's got to get it started.
Yeah, you know what? So for you, we keep talking all this. He's lost. He does have the best offensive player in college football and the best defensive player in college football. Comes back. Ronnie, great to see you. Congratulations. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Ohio State and Texas. Oh my God. So we got him on College Game Day. So with all of his transfer portal, where in the world did this guy end up? We'll maybe take a little bit of a test.
Lee Corso has been an icon for college football for as long as I can remember.
Lee Corso has been everything to college football. You can't say college football without thinking.
3 megas chasing autographs.
This game gives us everything. Hard work, hope. Because no matter what the rankings say, you got a chance come Saturday. Because the Buckeyes are back, but they ain't alone. Because the transfer portal fix it all. Because we get brought on the SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, coming through. College football gives us everything. Because college football is everything. Let's stretch. Rated E for everyone.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. No need to look that up. It's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Backed by obsessive demand, KFC wings and witches.
I think I like sports now.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Gecko's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of a jam.
Sounds like you got more than just savings, my dudes.
So do we for you?
Oh, I'm just a stranger who loves friendly service and American football.
Something to drink?
Oh, yes, spotted tea would be lovely. And a root beer with lots of ice.
You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
He does look like Arrow.
Before the 12 driver assist systems, before the 7 passenger seating, the airmatic adaptive suspension, and the predictive AI technology. It starts with the same simple philosophy to deliver the world's greatest feelings. The 7 passenger Mercedes-Benz GLS. Even standing still, it's moving forward.
The new crafted flats from Pizza Hut. 5 heads.
All 32 teams left.
For you, there's no reason not to get one or try out 5. New crafted flats are just $5 each till 5 p.m. and available till close. Only for Pizza Hut.
Coach here to tell you about an all-star bundle. It's Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN. And right now you can get all 3 with special limited time offer. It's as easy as catching a football. It's as easy as catching a football. It's as easy as catching a football. Oh, yeah!
I'm a baby. Typically, you say ready before you throw it.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and all ESPN. 3 all-stars, 1 incredible offer.
Scared of a little blood? Dr. Garcia?
Whoa.
Bleeding gums are serious, Jamie.
I must be brushing too hard.
No, it's actually a sign of bacterial infection, one that could spread to other parts of the body. Check this out.
Unlike other toothpastes, Crest Gum Detoxifies antibacterial fluoride works below the gum line to help heal gums and stop bleeding.
It saves the day, huh? More reason to fear.
The #1 toothpaste brand in America, Crest.
Hey, brushing besties. Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten.
Girl, it didn't work.
Dr. Torres?
Guys, you need to try Crest AGY Deep Stain Removal. Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth, lifting them away. For whiter teeth in one day.
Jay Wolf, what's happening?
Crest.
How many Saturday mornings has this song played and we capture Lee Corso swaying with the music? What a scene. Street Pro Stadium. This is Melissa Down wearing special t-shirt she's at. Research for extraordinary fans who pay tribute to LC.
Guys, we are going to hit some autographs. I'm telling you.
And they're coming in a way that you've never seen before. You know, history of college game day
3 megas, $8 spins. We got College Game Day on in the background.
Stadium right around noon. College Football Playoff Foundation making a donation of $38,000 for coaches 38 years on game day. Miami Jackson Senior High School.
No shit.
With the Sunshine Scooter dazzled
Lee Corso went to Miami Jackson.
To Florida State and a record-setting career there. And look at all the mascots here to present that.
I did not know that.
High school on the and let the gun. He better be ready to go down in Miami on Sunday night as the Irish and the Canes get together. We are in the entertainment business. Football is our vehicle. It is a mantra that Lee Corso has shared with us on numerous occasions. But when coaching football was LC's business, he didn't mind using entertainment as his vehicle. And maybe that vehicle was an elephant that he rode through the streets of Louisville to drum up support for his Cardinal teams and probably save football at the school. Maybe the entertainment vehicle was a double-decker bus that he brought his first Indiana team in on minutes before kickoff just to dazzle the crowd. His pregame warm-ups were so great. Opposing programs asked for the routine. You might try to imitate the routine. You'll never duplicate the one and only Lee Corso.
If you look at this table, there's a lot of things that jump out. There's game day. There's a Thursday night broadcast with me, you, and Mike Tirico. But first, the pencil. I've never done a show with you. We're doing it right now without you holding this pencil. That's been in my face so many times.
Not so fast, my friend.
The Lee Corso Show.
I'll let you know a little secret on how I pick the games like this. Heads, it's Minnesota, tails, no Nebraska. What is it?
It is head.
Okay, Minnesota will beat Nebraska.
The Lee Corso persona. Unconventional, wacky at times. That's what it's all about. It was born during his coaching shows at Louisville and then later Indiana.
Play number one, they got the ball on the 1 yard line. It's about 20.
I was told that Pepper Roger and Lee Corso will be the two guys coming in to audition. Whenever the red light was off, Lee would start talking to Pepper. And he'd say, "Can you come up here every week? You don't come up here every week, do you?" It's basically talking Pepper out of even wanting the job.
Corboot, what's happening?
I said, I might not get the job, but I know one thing you ain't going to get it, because I said I'd do it for nothing.
On Saturday night, you'll see him right here live on ESPN.
No one could have thought at that moment this guy was going to become a giant.
Good morning. Glad you could join us for the season premiere of College Game Day.
The early years for Lee Corso in game day, he was a firebrand.
Football pros don't know if you're in the SEC or the ACC. When a guy hits him in the mouth, they hit him back.
He would not shy away from saying controversial things, strong opinions, strongly stated. He could be a polarizing figure.
Rocket Ismail is a special, brilliant, part-time player.
Chris Bell, along with the coach Lee Corso, the pony Frank James, and about 2,000 Irish.
Baddest, what's happening?
No one ever took a show like
All teams live, guys.
something really different.
Welcome aboard, the new member of our College Game Day team. You're in good hands next to the veteran here, Lee Corso.
That's right.
It's Mr. Corso to you, the new guy.
He was young. He was like my player, and I could be the leader.
I could never be Lee Corso, but how lucky was I to sit next to the greatest entertainer in the history of sports television?
Rocky Top, not so fast. Whatever that heck it is, it's undefinable, it's indescribable, but it's Corso. He just has it. Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast, my friend.
Not so fast, my friend.
What great memories, for a quarter of a century. This was the I formation of college game day. You wanted to run power. This is what you got here. Chris Fowler joining us now. And Chris, this is pretty much what you and
Chasing autographs.
Notre Dame, right? Thanks for having me. This is a moment in TV history. And look at that. I want you to take this in. Look at this scene, man. This is because largely you built this.
Well, I doubt that, but let me tell you one thing. When I was on television, I always try to bring a smile to everybody's face. Bring a smile.
You've been doing that, but your connection with these people is we went from having fewer people watch on TV than now watch in person. I promise.
That's crazy to go back and look at some of that video of, I think it was August 31st, 1996.
Yeah.
Show you said Mr. Corso. I looked like I was 12.
What did it still do? You remember your first road show?
Yeah.
How what his face looked like in his first road show?
Michigan at Colorado was my first road show.
Is that right?
Yeah. And you didn't have the headgear yet. And you had the stage manager. You said, "Hey, see that crazy hat that guy's wearing over there? Yeah, have him bring that over here." And you just wore a ball cap. And then right over there, I walked by it. The set was over there. There were about 200 people around the set. 1996, Penn State at Ohio State, and you put Brutus on for the first time. And it's changed a lot since 1990.
It was a lightning bolt moment, though. I'm not sure game day. You don't do that. I'm not sure game day gets to this level, right?
Did you think that was a one-off, or did you think that was going to become an iconic moment in this sport?
I had no idea.
We laugh. Everyone that's ever worked in the show has had a moment where you get in the weeds. You start talking X's and O's. And remember, he would talk about the guard center foundation block, Chance Warmack. This is the key to the game. And what would you always say?
Sweetheart, we're in the entertainment business. They don't care about groups, man. People, man. Forget that. Entertaining people.
I made a mistake of thinking ESPN hired me to be an analyst, a football analyst. So I rolled up my sleeves and I talked to Fran Danner from Penn State. And he looked at me one time and he's like, "Is there a coordinator you didn't talk to this week?" He had little subtle ways of just being like, "Chill, let's have some fun here."
Producer, though, we went a little too far in his eyes, and he said, you guys are having too much fun. This is serious football. That became an inside joke. Hey, sweetheart, serious football.
Yeah. He told me one time we were doing a bowl prep, and me and the Bear were doing countless hours of prep.
3 mega boxes chasing autographs, guys. All teams live.
Dude, what are you doing? It's Arkansas against Michigan. It's the pickup trucks against the Cadillacs. I'm going with the pickup trucks. I was like, oh.
You can see why now I'm deaf in one ear, left side. It's because he talks so much.
Blew the left ear out.
We talked about it a bit. Everybody loves you now, but there were some times you used to say some stuff that would piss people off. You would make players mad, coaches mad, fans mad. And before there were all these hot take artists, before they tried to build their brand on it, this was organic. It just came in your head and came out of your mouth. And that made it a fun ride.
I also said nothing that I didn't. I always understood. I didn't want to make people mad, but I had to say the truth.
Yeah. The greatest story of all time to really show that, illustrate that. Northwestern played Wisconsin early in my tenure, and we were doing raps at this time. We weren't out on the road. We would kind of like Reese did for a long time. So when the game ended, they would throw to us in Bristol. And at the end of the Northwestern Wisconsin game, Wisconsin, instead of taking a knee, they ran the football and they fumbled.
and Northwestern got it and ended up scoring and winning the game. It was like they lit a fuse when they threw it to us back from Madison. He just goes off. He's yelling, Barry Alvarez, what is he doing? He needs to go into that locker room and apologize to his teammates. He lost that game. He would not stop. Fast forward about 3 months later, National Football Foundation.
Rowdy, you up?
in
You
New
hear
York
me?
City,
Are you watching this?
Alvarez, affectionately Capone. Al Capone with the pinky ring. He's got the look of Capone. Affectionately, yeah. Capone comes with a tuxedo on, with a long trench coat jacket, comes around the corner, and I'm just following him. I have no idea. I've never been there. He comes off, he walks by, he looks at Lee like, I will kill you. I will break you. And Lee's like, come on, sweetheart, let's go this way. Yeah, he didn't care. He just
Bro.
I appreciate it.
They didn't call him the Sunshine Scooter for nothing.
I like 10 minutes to sell a spot. I'm gonna cut this and go grab breakfast.
We'll still see each other in Florida, but just thank you so much for what you've meant to me, coaching me up when I was a true freshman in this show in 1989 and 1990. It's hard for me to.
Yeah, I've already been on for an hour and 20 minutes.
What again? You in large part helped build with such pride, and I'll never forget what you meant to us.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. It's not dead. The foot traffic has been amazing.
See, when the cameras aren't on, that is beyond my ability.
I mean, 10 times as many people.
2 rings. I tried to never prostitute my integrity and never prostitute my integrity to get a job or to keep. That was me.
And you never did.
Well, the other thing I'll tell you, for a great example for all of us, he listens.
I don't know.
He listens.
Changed it up.
Well, the reason
I had 5 up there for a second. Nothing. Went back to 3 and nothing.
Well, and just he listens, and then I call him. He's like Don Corleone, or he's like Yoda. You come to him with this big problem, and he listens, and he
Robbo, what's happening?
and then he gives you a 2-sentence answer to this thing that's been on your mind for months, and he just gives you that. But he listens, man, and there aren't a lot of people in your life. Think about it. How many people listen to what you're talking about and give you really sound advice?
Baby,
What he always did for me.
you want to grab some breakfast?
So to have LC here, we're going to continue
McDonald's?
and celebrate one of the most illustrious.
Yeah, we're out. I'm gonna cut it. Go grab breakfast. I'll be back at like 9:30. 9:30 my time.
Than anyone else in media for making college football a wall-to-wall
Peace.
experience from early Saturday.